Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football. Literally, man, we're back for another divisional round. Looking at the best ball playoffs underdog. There is one final tournament that my small ass bankroll will allow me to draft in the $5 drafts. Let's get it, man. We're gonna look and do some more drafts. Maybe we'll knock out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. We'll just do a few of them. I did so far 70 drafts. Man, I can't do 1,000. There's some of these pros out here that can do so many. I don't even know. I can sit here and talk about and put energy towards these people that do so many other drafts and these things, and they're just sharks. They don't know how to break down and talk about them. They just do them. They do them for their own personal, uh, however you want to look at that. They're not going to sit here and have a show and look at one draft and break it down and have thoughts. Nah, man. So when I say I only do 70 drafts, hey, I put thought into each and every one that I do, and I try to show some direction, tell a story, show you some analysis. And sometimes I don't give a shit. I'm not out here trying to prove myself. I want to prove myself to me. I'm not out here to prove myself to anybody else. I don't care if you like my content. If you want, please give it a big thumbs down. If you don't care, give it a thumbs up. If you want to support, do whatever you want to do, man. It doesn't hurt me really. I'm still going to come here and do this if I like it. And that's how it's always going to be, man. But yeah, hey, I want to give a big, big, big shout out to Garbage Time Fantasy. Hey, thanks guys for especially Joe for reaching out to me and doing some DFS. We did some DraftKings lineups. So check them out. Check these guys out. Garbage Time Fantasy on YouTube here. Man, we did a show on Wednesday. It was awesome, man. Just these guys, Joe, he knows how to run a structured show. He really is good at just doing his podcast style. I'm more of a guy that just, man, I'm not clean. I'm not smooth. I try and do the best I can, but hey, shout out to these guys for really knowing how to lead a show with fantasy football content, talking about news, and mostly just all around. These guys really know how to talk. I'm not good at telling you, hey, so who should you start? It's like, I don't know, whoever the hell you want to start, man. But anyways, I'm a player, man. I'm a fantasy football DFS best ball guy in the streets. It takes a little courage to come on here on Twitter, on YouTube, to the world, try and do these drafts, try and set lineups because people come on here looking for someone to show them help. And I want people to come on my channel to shoot the shit and hang out and talk a little best ball, maybe some more DFS. I'm kind of moving away from DFS. I want to mostly just do best ball. It's really, to me, it's something I feel more connected to. I feel like I like best ball a little bit more. But man, in general, I love just connecting and hanging out with anybody. I'm not out here trying to be like, my lineup's better than yours. I'm a better drafter than you. I don't give a shit. I don't care at all, man. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what anybody has to say sometimes, as long as you want to shoot it. And at the end of the day, man, I can actually help you win sometimes. I can. I'm out here trying to win for myself. But if you can see through that, you can be a better player. And you just never know when some of the way that I play can actually help you. So yeah, that's where we're at here with doing some of our drafts. I haven't really hit any lineups, man. I don't know what I think about lineups. I love them and I hate them. I'll probably continue to set them because I'm a degenerate at doing them. But man, I love just doing drafts because we can get the sniper rifle out and snipe people, man. I love just locking it, loading it, trying to get someone that wants to get a stack in best ball. They go ahead and they draft Christian McCaffrey in the 103 spot, and they're like, I like this. Then they go around and they get Debo Samuel, like, yeah, this team's looking pretty legit. Then they go get George Kittle, and they're like, man, my team's like, no shit, fucking amazing. And then they go around and get some other guys like Barkley. They'll go and get CD Lamb, and then they're like, I'm in the sixth round. So we're talking about playoff best ball. And they're like, well, you know what? I ain't going to get Brock Purdy yet. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's taking Brock Purdy. That's where my ass is sitting there watching what you're doing, and I'm not going to let you get him. No, 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 no. You're not getting Brock Purdy if you're going to let all that shit go. No, sir. I will snipe you. I will break your lineup. I don't care about staying in your lane, all that bullshit. Those guys, I love those guys that talk about stay in your lane, don't draft outside your lane. Why you want to destroy my lineup? You're just a bad drafter. You actually don't realize I don't do this many drafts. I want to sabotage some of your drafts. Why not, man? This is fine. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with me sniping you. You take it personal. I don't. I really don't give a shit. But I will have some fun. I won't make this personal. But hey, if I know who you are and I start to see you drafting a certain way, man, hey, to each their own. I don't have to stay in a certain way. Maybe I'll win in the finals with Brock Purdy, and that's it. And I'll have like four Bills or four Chiefs, or I'll do another version. I'll have four Jaguars. You never know, man. You just never know what could happen. You just never know. Yo, what's up, Cha Cha? How you doing, man? Gonna gonna get some big cock Brock tonight, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna do a couple drafts in the mitten returns. We got da 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 da. I'm gonna do a few, man. Not too many. I say that. I said I'll do five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. I'm not sure. Just a few drafts. I've done 70 drafts so far. And for those that come on later on watching this, seeing that we're at the 14th minute, this is not your typical fantasy football show. I don't give a shit about proving myself, man. This is mostly like a vlog. I'm just showing you a guy with no bankroll. This is my first year on Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. These guys, they're cool, man. They got a cool format. Uh, you know what, man? It's probably the most popular best ball drafting fantasy platform out there right now. A lot of people are using it, and they drop these tournaments. The mitten returns again. You see it right here. This thing dropped this morning, 22,000 entries. This thing is going to fill up by the morning. I've done two drafts in this one so far. Maybe we'll knock out another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how many we can get in. Yeah, they're fun, man. So, any thoughts before we get into this? And anything I want to break down that kind of gives some direction? I do have 21 drafts that are live in the second round. I have a crazy one that advanced with my buddy Cha Cha. We advanced by less than 1 point. It's so crazy. We're in the gauntlet, the big old gauntlet, man. I only did 2 drafts in the gauntlet for these big guys out here with 50 people watching at a time sometimes with 2,000 subscribers plus. Man, these guys got big ass bankrolls. They max these things out. So you're talking to a dude that actually really wants to win, that has never won before. So that's what you're supporting. You're supporting a low key guy that really would be excited if he won one of these tournaments. These dudes could win 100K in this gauntlet and it'd just be like, oh, fucking yeah, I won it. Cool. Add it to my bankroll, man. I don't give a shit. Nah, these dudes probably don't really give a shit, man. These once you made it, you don't care. At least I don't know. I can't speak for them, but I just get the vibes. I feel the vibes of what I see with some of these bigger platforms. And you know what, man? Take it for what it is. You're talking to a guy that has never made it. So we're just going to be drafting. And that's what we've been doing. We've been here for 3 years, going to be 4 years next year. And man, it's going to be more fun. I'm going to have more snippets. We're going to do more drafts. Yeah, it's just going to be cool, man. We're going to eventually draft that team and we're going to establish a bankroll. Hopefully, it's this best ball playoffs. We got a nice team here that I drafted with Cha Cha with Brock Purdy. I did this before the playoffs started, so this one already advanced, and we're in another round. And the only dead piece we have on this team is Josh Palmer, so that's pretty nice, man. Having a team with Brock Purdy, CMC, James Cook, and then we have a buttload of receivers, tight ends, Debo, George Kittle, Knox, Tony, McKenzie, Zay Jones. We only need to use two of these receiver tight ends, maybe three. I probably want to use three. I can't expect James Cook to really pull his load, but if he does, that'll be cool. But then I want Christian McCaffrey to do his thing too. So, man, for those that don't understand underdog best ball fantasy, hey, just drop a comment. I'll work through it with you. I'll talk to you like 101, teaching you what I have learned. I've learned a lot from losing, a lot of losing, a lot of losing. I'm always losing, not winning. But when I do win, it's going to be a big win. It's just, it's the way I think that you should be playing these things. You want to play it very risky. You don't want to draft for safety. You want to build stacks. You want to get guys. You want to build some teams that are a little contrarian. So yeah, man, this team is so crazy how it advanced. It advanced by less than 1 point. We were losing against the Cowboy and Buccaneers game. Dak Prescott took the lead against me and another team. Another fantasy team passed me with Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Dalton Schultz, and I think he had Pollard. And man, it was so crazy. He was beating me by less than one fraction of a point, like 1 yard. So I was thinking about it. I was like, man, how the hell did we come back? The game's not over yet. I need Dak Prescott to either throw an interception. I need him to run backwards. I need Dalton Schultz to either fumble. He would have to like catch a ball that's like not that many yards gained, can't be over 10 yards. I'm really thinking about these things. These are all like statistics that are going through my head. Like, how can we go and take the lead again in the fourth quarter? We're losing now. I was advancing the whole weekend with this gauntlet team. This is like one of my bigger drafts. I don't do too many of these, man. We do mostly the $5 draft. So this is a $25 draft I'm talking here. And this was cool that we had a sweat in it. And man, out of nowhere, I was like, man, all we need is a kneel down. I think that's it because he didn't throw an interception. It was almost an interception, but at 2 minutes left, the Cowboys were going to win the game. Dak Prescott took two kneel downs. The first one, they didn't take no negative yards. And the second one, they took one negative yard, and that was enough. At first, I thought he needed more yards, but it was awesome, man. It was awesome that he only needed one negative yard. It put us back in the lead. And maybe this could be like some miracle type of advance so that we could see this team do something. And we got a good chance. There's not many other teams there's a couple of teams that are strong. Like this guy has Mahomes stack. So I'm looking at 5 other teams I have to beat. So this is a pretty strong team. Got to beat out Kelsey, Tony. That's all I got to work with unless those guys do good. But he's going to be pulling points from Barkley, Pacheco, Kelsey, and Tony. So he's only got 4 live pieces, but I got to beat all those live pieces. Well, I have like 8 live pieces to choose from. So yeah, I think I got a better chance than this guy, but you never know, man. He's got Kelsey. I don't have Kelsey. He has Mahomes. I don't have Mahomes. I have Brock Purdy only. He's got 2 quarterbacks to choose from. So, man, you just never know how these things work out. But this is not a team. Shout out to Ted Condry. Shout out to him because if he advances, he needs he needs Giants to advance too, and he needs Kansas City to win. He needs that exact, but he doesn't have depth. Someone else could have the same combination in the next round, and they're just going to outpower him. So there's that. I got this next guy with another Mahomes. He's got Barkley, so he's only got 1 live running back, 1 live quarterback. And he's got CeeDee Lamb, Juju, Kirk. So, yeah, he's got only 3 live receivers. He's using all his pieces. So, once again, it's another team where, I don't know, man. Oh, I'm just breaking down one team. I'm breaking down this crazy team that advanced by 1 kneel down. Dak Prescott kneeling it in the Buccaneers game allowed our team to advance. It was awesome. I got 21 teams to advance out of 67 drafts. 21 out of 67. What is that? 6, 18, 30? It's like what, 31%? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. 5 of those teams are dead on arrival. Like 4 of them are Tom Brady's. But it's all good. I think we're going to do a couple drafts here. I'm just looking through. I have 1 in the gauntlet. I only did 2 gauntlet drafts, so I got 1. That's my big one with Cha Cha that we're talking about. I got 2 in the wild card. This one in the wild card is pretty nice. I call it the before Purdy first start. So I drafted this team in week 13 before Brock Purdy's first start in the NFL. So he played against, was it the Dolphins? When he came in for Jimmy G. Was that the game, I think? Yeah. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, he's going to start next week? This team's destined to probably go to the playoffs anyways. So I drafted this team, and I was able to get him like in the 8th round. So I got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. You can't get this type of draft now. There's no way you can get a draft where you get Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle. Yeah, so this team is nice. I got a dead piece, Leonard Fournette, but outside of that, man, this is a hard out team. I don't know how this team is not at least 2nd, 3rd place, 4th place. But I think 2 out of 12 advance. This is a bigger field. So I'm excited for this team. Pretty excited. I got another, I called it That's a Purdy Brady stack. So I know there's some dead Buck pieces on this. Not too excited about this one, but I do have Kelsey and Ayuk. That's okay. Ray McLeod. I don't know what I was thinking there. I thought maybe Debo would be not ready for the playoffs. Maybe that's why I drafted Ray. This is another team I drafted in like week 14, right when Debo got hurt. So you got to understand the mindsets of some of these drafts. When I explain them, at least there's some context to it. CMC Pacheco. So yeah, it's a live team, but it's not that strong. Bro, you lost one because of the kneel down. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. But I needed that kneel down. Man, I don't I look at it like this. If you knew that the kneel down would hurt your team, then I do feel some like sympathy for you. But if you just look back later and you're like, man, there was a kneel down that messed my team up, and it's like, well, you know what? That does suck. But I'm over here like, come on, can you get a kneel down? Can you kneel it and actually lose a yard? Why the heck do you have to take the snap and run so much up to the center so you don't lose any stats? Like that's what I saw Dak do, and he did not want to lose any yards, but he did lose a yard. So thank you. I have two way too earlys. These are both dead. I got Jimmy G on this team. This is a way too early wild card. Jimmy G, Tom Brady. But just think, man, this is a nice team. This is a really nice team if Jimmy G was Brock Purdy. Come on, man. I got CNC, Gabe Davis, Debo, George Kittle, McKenzie. But it's dead. This is an auto draft that advanced. That's dead. Auto draft. Oh, I got Joe Burrow, Christian McCaffrey. Oh no, wait, this auto draft is live. Holy shit. Joe Burrow. I didn't even see this team. When I saw it was I wrote mostly dead, I just didn't check it. I got Debo Ayuk. It's live. It's a live team. I'm not really excited about it. I got three advancing in the mitten four, two against I labeled these with Eagles. I'm sure you might have seen that name. James, he's a big shark. This guy does like 3,000 drafts during the season. He maxes out all the mittens. I think he has like 35 hours in the day somehow in his life. He's able to do all these drafts. So shout out to him for taking the time. He knows that the more drafts you do, the more volume you get in these, the more you'll be able to have some that advance. And I get it. I get it. But man, I did two of them, and both mine advanced with them. So I labeled. I was like, "That's cool." I got a nice draft I did with them, all live. All 10 out of 10 are live. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, yeah. Tony Pollard, P. Ryan, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Kadarius Toney, Juju Schultz, Hayden Hurst. I don't see how this team doesn't advance unless Pollard has a horrible game. But yeah, Brady's Sun Run, this one's dead. Just Tom Brady. Not even going to look at it any further. Another one with Jalen Hurts and Tom Brady. So this one's live. Hurts, Sanders, Cook, AJ Brown, Evan Ingram, Quez Watkins. It's live. I got five pieces there, six pieces. Not great, but it's live. To advance at least. The mitten two, I think I did 15 and I have five advance. Another Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, Sanders, Zeke, ETN, Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, Evan Ingram, T.Y. Hilton. Not a bad team. It's definitely live. So in the mitten too, I did once I saw that the Jaguars beat the Cowboys, I said this team could make the playoffs. I did like 4 drafts of nothing but Trevor Lawrence. So I believe there's not that many Jaguar stacks in the mitten too. I don't know, man. I mean, there might be, but I don't think there is as many as there could be because nobody would. Their ADP was like 59. It was like not even existent. So nobody was reaching and pulling up and bringing up the Jaguar stack. That's what makes you unique doing these drafts for the future next year. So going back, the way too early wild card, I may do like 30, 40, 50 of these because, man, I want to make my own predictions, some more possible scenarios where certain teams can make the playoffs or are on the path to really making the playoffs, but aren't really drafted too much. You get a unique combination in that. I don't think anybody drafted Brock Purdy. There's no way you could have ever drafted Brock Purdy in any of these. But you could have got some unique teams, got some stacks, and yeah, Benton two. I have some Jag stacks, Cowboys. Here's a draft I did with Cha Cha that we have that's live in the mitten two. Joe Burrow by himself, James Cook, P. Ryan, they're live, not strong. Jamar Chase, Higgins, Debo, Gabe Davis, and that's it. It's a live team. Definitely live. I said I love this team. I drafted it on December 29th. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Saquon Barkley, Elijah Mitchell. It's a pretty strong running back crew. Chase, Debo, Boyd, Hurst, Hodgins. That's a good team. Ugly Dak stack. Why is it so ugly? Let's see here. Dak, Zeke, Kenny G. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. I think Austin Eckler was like my anchor piece. So then I got CeeDee Lamb, Diggs, Schultz, Gallup, Quez Watkins. Not too shabby with the receivers. This team could find an advance. Here's my other Jags one. Brock Purdy and Trevor Lawrence, Christian McCaffrey, James Cook. So some of these where I drafted 2 quarterbacks, I'm mostly getting these guys late. I must have did this Trevor Lawrence stack like at the end, but I was able to get Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram, and they won the game. So it's a nice stack now. Diggs, Davis, Kittle, Kirk, Ingram, Jawan Jennings. Man, this whole team is live. Another 10 out of 10. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Mitten three, I only did 4 in the mitten three. Both of them were live when I did my was this last week when I did my 5K run? I think so. This is one of my favorite contrarian drafts. A Daniel Jones all by himself. I remember doing this live with I think it was with Daryl. Was this the one we advanced in, Daryl? With where I got Danny Dimes. Man, this team, I love this team. I would love to see the Giants. If the Giants go to the Super Bowl and they play either the Chiefs or the Bengals, and I advance, this team is way live. Like this is like a easily a top 5 finish team. Having Danny Dimes, Joe Mixon, Barkley, Pacheco, get out of here. Chase, Kelsey, Tony, Hodgins, Bellinger, Hurst. Are you kidding me? So I love this team. This is a great team that I drafted live with you guys. You guys, I was in the middle. I remember. So I'll pull it up later if it advances. It was awesome. And I got another one I did here. Oh, that was the one we did. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at the completed to see the draft that you did. You don't know why everyone's so low on the Giants this week. I think it's going to be closer than what people think. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm kind of rooting for the, the Giants to some degree. There's some love hate. Like me and Cha Cha are in some drafts where he wants some guys to not do good, and I want some guy. It's a love hate thing, man. But you know what? At the end of the day, whatever happens, happens, and I believe you need to draft to the strength of the ADP sometimes, but also have some unique builds that could happen. If somehow the Jaguars beat the Chiefs tomorrow, don't you wish you had a Trevor Lawrence tag? Of course, everybody's gonna wish they had that. But you got to go and do it. You got to draft it and have it make sense. You got to tell that story. Here's another one we did live. I did a Brock Purdy, Trevor Lawrence, CMC, James Cook, ETN, Debo, Kittle, Gabe Davis, Kirk, Zay Jones. Another 10 out of 10. This team is so live. Loving it. And my last one, the mitten, I have 6 that advance. And the original mitten, this must have been like early December. I got a bunch of Purdy's in here. 1 Purdy, 2 Purdy, 3 Purdy. My mad bad team, I sniped everybody. Oh yeah, this is the team where I just was trying to kill this guy's team. This team is not good. I did snipe Brock Purdy. Look, I sniped Brock Purdy and it advanced. I don't have any weapons with Brock Purdy. It's a bad team. Um, any good teams here? Brock Purdy, Lawrence, Singletary, ETN, Raheem Mostert, AJ Brown, Diggs, Debo, Kittle, Kirk. That's a good team. Purdy only with Chiefs Bills. Oh, I like this team. Purdy, McKinnon, Zeke, Cook, Elijah Mitchell. This is like my only 4 running back team. I remember Zeke fell to like round 10, and I was like, wow, I don't even need Zeke, but I'll take him. We got Kelsey, Diggs, Samuel, McKenzie, Kurt. Another 10 out of 10 live. Loving it. Very solid Buffalo, Dallas, Packer. So I got a Packer on this team. Look at that. They didn't even make the playoffs, and I'm carrying this guy. This means Christian Watson he's ready to be on the playoffs, man. Man, if the Packers made the playoffs, I could have seen him getting like another 3 touchdowns. I don't know, man. But anyways, this team's not bad either, is it? My only dead piece is Hawkinson and Watson. 4 live receivers, 2 live running backs, and Josh Allen. I don't have many Josh Allens that advanced. It looks like it was hard to get Josh Allen. He went like 101 in every draft. So that was cool. I like reviewing the teams, just chit chatting a little bit. You guys want to do a draft? Let's get it. We'll do one in a few seconds here. If anybody wants to jump with me, we'll do the mitten returns again too. Better watch out. I do snipe if I don't like the direction. And I explain the sniping, man. I'm not out here trying to just snipe for no reason. There's reasons. Sniping is a tool, and there's not a lot of respect towards it. At the end of the day, there's going to be someone that will come and explain it to me later on and be like, sniping is negative EV. EJ, you're so stupid. You have no idea what you're doing. Sniping does not help you. Stay in your lane. Do not mess up teams. Just let everyone just draft the way they want. It's like, man, screw you, dude. Like, do whatever you want. Draft. If you want to snipe. Who cares? Be a better drafter. Don't set yourself up to be sniped. Sometimes you can't help it. I think if I keep talking, this thing's going to fill. So let's get in here and do some drafts. All right, it already filled. Damn, I clicked the go and it's already go, go, go. You guys might not be able to get in here with me. It just goes so fast, man. But we're picking the 101. Who do you guys like at the 101? I think it's Mahomes. Is you can't get him anywhere else. It's where he's going. I could fade Mahomes. I'll I'll try a Mahomes, man. It's almost impossible to get Kelsey, but we could try it. Once again, guys, if you haven't been on Underdog Fantasy, or if you like to share it with your friends, they could use my promo code BFFL. You'll get a 100% match up to $100. Yeah, man. Use my code BFFL. Yes, sir. So we're picking one here. I'll show you a Mahomes build. I'll show you what I think a Mahomes build should look like. So you had a guy snipe you on two pieces. I would have liked to do so. Like 3 rounds later, there was only like one live QB left to draft, so I took the last QB, and he ended up with Jimmy G and Case Keenum. Yeah, man, screw that guy. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. At least I think. Because what if that guy that drafts Trevor Lawrence at the end does enough and beats you and passes you and advances, but you take a quarterback away and he can't get no points? It's so simple. It's like ABC. Everybody knows that. Yeah, it's just one less team to worry about. 100%, man. Look at these drafts, man. Everybody's going in the first round. All the quarterbacks, get them out the way. So Brock Purdy, Kelsey, I knew that wouldn't happen. See, if I pass on Kadarius Toney here, I'm hoping he falls back to the fourth, fifth round, but maybe I look and build who I think is going to be in the Super Bowl from the NFC side. I can go contrarian, thinking that the Giants can make it. You just can't always be like, it's going to be the Eagles or the Niners. It's just going to be the Eagles or the Niners. I mean, you could do that, but you also got to switch it up. You got to switch it up, try different shit. So let's see. The guy with Allen takes McKinnon. I'll take McKinnon. No, he took Debo. So let's take McKinnon here. And we could take Devontae Smith. We could take George Kittle. Let's take George Kittle and Jarek McCain. I like to try that. Man, Jarek McKinnon can go out there tomorrow, get injured, and guess what? It is the Pacheco and Ronald Jones show. You never know, man. And that's another thing. You should be drafting, be a little unique, reach a little bit, man. Shout out to my boy Fox Entertainment with the beats. If you hear any beats in the background, shout out to my boy. He makes all his beats. A good friend of mine. Look at this, man. We got this guy with CMC, AJ Brown, Barkley. He better be careful. Careful. His name is Idiot Ed, Etiquette. Idiot Etiquette. I think I said that right. But if he don't get a quarterback and there's 7 gone, and he still wants to be Idiot Etiquette around round 7, 8, I will take a quarterback. I will put a second quarterback up here on this team. You just have to. So when he went and got Christian McCaffrey, he decided he wanted to get another player from The NFC, AJ Brown and Barkley, so 3 NFC different teams. I don't like that approach. I mean, he does have 3 strong running backs. I mean, 2 strong running backs. I don't know what he's got to do here with this pick. Daniel Jones, ooh, he went and just got his quarterback slate set. That was smart. So where do we want to go here? I think I'll get Kadarius Toney. I could just build a Kansas City 49er team. We're going to do a few of these, man. It makes sense to just show some strength somewhere. And you also got to look at your opponents. So this guy with Hurts, he's got Diggs, Smith, Sanders. All right, run the clock. Let's get Tony. We'll queue him up. I could just take Pacheco. I could get Juju. I could lock down in case Travis Kelce does not have a big game. I'll lock down all of Kansas City's top plays. I don't know what else makes sense here. I'll try this. I'll lock these guys down. I do have one piece from the NFC side that I believe is the favorite. Just messing with my audio a little bit. So the guy with Josh Allen next to me, he's the only bad bro. So he has experience doing drafts. He went and got Debo, Gabe Davis, James Cook, Goddard. Not a bad team. He sniped Goddard from 103 with Hurts, who has Diggs, Smith, Sanders, Pacheco. I mean, no team is bad unless you draft Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott back to back. You don't need to do that. There's no sense in what he just did here. I would spread these guys out because the value that he missed out on of getting another skilled piece, he's not going to be able to get that now. He missed out on Boyd, ETN right off the rip. I mean, he does have Barkley and CMC, so he wouldn't get Boyd. But I don't know, man. He just missed out on another receiver he could have got. If you have confidence in Daniel Jones, you don't need Dak Prescott. I mean, I just don't think you needed him. You could have. I would have waited a little bit. I could get MVS here and just lock down all the Kansas City weapons. Who can I get here? Should I get a? I do have George Kittle. I can get Singletary. I'm gonna get MVS. I'm gonna lock down that. Could get McKenzie, Hodgins, Hayden Hurst, Hardman's. I'm not gonna get Hardman. He may not play. I don't know. Quez Watkins, Slayton. Maybe Singletary has a game. Let's get Singletary here. That could be a AFC Championship next week at the Bills Advance. I'll be able to have variety. You just never know, man. And maybe I sniped him from the guy that drafted Josh Allen. Maybe he would have went and got double running backs from the same team. You just never know what people are going to do. So it doesn't hurt having them. It could be a piece that helps me next week. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you want to do, bud. You think Tony's going to have a big game? Maybe. I got to hurry up and draft like a Daniel Jones, Trevor Lawrence team before Cha Cha gets in here because he won't allow me to do some suicidal shit. Maybe he does. Yeah, Hardman's out. I like my team so far. I got freaking a full roster for Kansas City. If this team somehow just makes it to the Super Bowl, I have a full starting roster. You at least have to do that. It don't have to be from the same team, but you got to find some kind of starting roster, man. Could I get a piece? So Ingram Kirk, he went that whole route. It looks like this guy wants to draft Trevor Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't. All right, let's get who we want to get here. I could get Hardman for the Super Bowl. You know what? I'm gonna get Sky Moore. Let's lock him down. I'm not gonna take Hardman. Shakir Slayton, Boston Scott, Gainwell. Maybe Kenny Gainwell could be a piece. He hasn't done too much. I feel like Boston Scott's kind of overtaken maybe in the playoffs. We don't know yet, but it's not a bad pick. It's a very it's a contrarian running back group I have here with Mahomes, McKinnon, Singletary, Gainwell, George Kittle, and then all Kansas City pieces. But that's the story you got to tell, man. You can't use all these Kansas City pieces, but you want to have your choices. If one of them pops, if tomorrow I'm just watching the game, not looking at my lineups or drafts, and I see that Sky Moore got a touchdown or two, and I'll be like, well, you know what? I have him on a team somewhere, somehow. And I'm no expert in this, but I sure understand what it takes to advance. So where do we want to go with our last pick here? I got two favorites, one as a running back and one as a receiver from the NFC side. I don't have any Bills, no Bengals, but I'm okay with that, man. I don't expect all my teams to advance. But when a team of mine that I draft does advance, it could be scary because of the way I draft. And I think that is the formula that you want. You don't want to just be picking two of each team. I mean, you can, but you're just looking for min cash then, I think. So our last pick, did we go and get Justin Watson? Nobody drafted him, right? Might as well, man. So here's the team we did. I'll name it 121 Live, KC, 6, Buffalo, Philly, San Fran, 1. So this team, man, for us, I have every combination besides Pacheco and Kelsey. So if they don't like break the slate, if those aren't the guys that break the slate, but Kansas City puts up 40 points tomorrow, I'm in a good spot to advance. I think I would be in a good spot. I'm sure going to be leading after the first game because it's the first game of the whole weekend tomorrow. So I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to understand that I have a lot of pieces from there. I don't have any Jaguar pieces. I was thinking of maybe getting a one off, but I didn't want to pass up this value of getting all the guys. Why not, man? I do have one piece that's not Kansas City, so George Kittle's not a bad piece to have. I think only one advances. Let's see here. At the end of round one, the top one advances. And then it goes into a pool of 12. One out of 12 advance. Holy shit. Then one out of, yeah, then it's just the final round. Not bad, not too bad. Let's do another one. Anything I can learn to show you guys from other people drafting? Let's see this Josh Allen team. So he got Josh Allen, Debo, Gabe Davis, James Cook, Goddard, Mitchell, McKenzie, Zay Jones, Khalil Shakir, Marvin Jones. Not bad. I don't like just James Cook and Mitchell, but if something happens to CMC or if Mitchell has a good game, he doesn't have good ceiling guys at running back. So I don't know. What do I know? To me, it's not a great team. Instead of Marvin Jones, he could have got Cole Beasley. I would have drafted Cole Beasley, but that's me. All right, the guy with Hurts has Diggs, Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders, Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, Wes Watkins, Slayton, Naheem Hines. Yeah, he's got two pieces from Buffalo. So it looks like he's looking at Eagles, Bills Super Bowl. So he has one, two, three. He's got four pieces from Eagles. So if the Giants make it, he'll at least have a full team in the Super Bowl. If the Chiefs make it, he's covered there. The Bills make it, he's covered there. And if the Jags make it. So he has every wait, not the Giants. Well, yeah, actually I disregard what I said about the Giants. So they play each other this week. But on the AFC side, he's got no Bengals. That's all right. I like that strategy too. You could draft four guys from one team and just pick the other conference and just see if you can find one dude or two guys to help fill in that void. The next one, Rob drafted Joe Burrow with Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Mixon, Pollard, Knox, Zeke, Gallup, Hurst, Hardman, yada, yada, yada. Not too shabby. I mean, he's believing it's going to be Bengals Cowboys Super Bowl because that's basically all he drafted besides one Buffalo and one Kansas City. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of all he has is Dallas. So if Dallas loses, but he advances, he's got no other piece, but he has a full roster, I think. One, two, three, four. He only has four pieces from Cincinnati. So if he advances and Dallas loses, he don't have a team that could win this tournament. He only has four live pieces. There's no way. Moving on, Idiot Cat. Idiot Cat has three quarterbacks. I think I'm moving on. Not even gonna look at his team. There's not much to see here, man. You only have four receivers. You expect these guys to really carry you to the finals, just these four receivers. Two of them will be knocked out. Bellinger, Hodgins, A.J. Brown, they play each other, so either two or one is knocked out. It's just not a good strategy. Brock Purdy. This looks like the second one of my favorite teams in this draft. Brock Purdy, Kelsey, Ayuk, Higgins, Boyd. So he did do good there, drafting two AFC teams that don't play each other this week. So if the Bengals and the Chiefs win, I like what he did there. He has ETN as running back. So if they lose, he still has P. Ryan. And somehow Clyde comes back next week. Not a bad team. Richie James, Jennings. It's a pretty good team. It's a contrarian team for sure. All right, let's do another draft. Gonna go 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Oh, we already filled up. It goes quick, man. Nobody from the last draft is in here. We're picking two, so we'll probably get Josh Allen stack. If not, I'm gonna do a CMC lineup or Mahomes. I'll do another Mahomes. All right, let's take. Should I do something different? Should I take Hurts and then snipe all his pieces? Let's try that. Just switch it up on you guys. I'm not even big on the Eagles, but I'll show an Eagle stack. I want to snipe this guy. I want to see how good this bad bro guy is, and maybe take some Kansas City pieces. See if he takes my Eagles pieces. See, the problem with drafting Josh Allen, it's hard to get Diggs. Sometimes he falls. This time he didn't. Someone drafted Kelsey and Diggs. That's pretty popular. Ooh, this guy sniped again. He took Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy. Come on, man. Hey, but what he wants to do. I could take AJ Brown here. Hmm. Let's take AJ Brown. I'll snipe Tony from him. CeeDee Lamb. I don't have many Cowboys. Should I get Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders? Yeah, let's build this Eagle stack. Man, this guy's still going hardcore with this Niner sack, even without Brock Purdy. I bet he drafts probably Trevor Lawrence. That would be my guess. Because he's going to want an AFC quarterback in case they go to the Super Bowl. It'll make his stack valid. He drafted IU. Man, that's crazy. Well, you know what I think I may do? Sanders is gone. Could get Pacheco. Let's get Tony here. Not letting this guy get Tony. I might take ETN if you don't take him. Because I think this guy in the 104 is going to build a Trevor Lawrence stack. So I'll take away ETN from him. Because it either Chiefs or the Jaguars advance. I could get Pacheco here. But I think I don't want to do that. And plus, the way I draft is not the right way. It could be an amazing way. It could be a bad way. It's just I'm trying to see that this guy wants to draft something, and this could still help me. Having my first running back as ETN, I think is pretty strong. Oh, look, he drafted Dak Prescott. He thought he could snipe a quarterback from him. So there's 6 quarterbacks gone. 2 of these guys don't even have quarterbacks yet. I'm telling you, if this bad bro, if this guy right here, Black, picking the 106, if he drafts a quarterback and this guy does not, I will take a quarterback. I will not let this guy. Ooh, he took Daniel Jones. I wonder if he takes Trevor Lawrence too. No way he does that. That's just pure evil. All right, this guy has to draft a quarterback. I will not let him get by if he don't draft Trevor Lawrence. Make a decision. Doesn't take that long. You draft Trevor Lawrence here. Oh, you're so stupid. Man, I could still get Pacheco too. Let's do it. I know it probably is like negative EV to draft Trevor Lawrence, but if I draft Trevor Lawrence, I guarantee that this guy does not get any points from his quarterback spot. So it makes sense to draft him, man. Yo, what's up, King? How you doing, man? Bring out the sniper rifle. You just messed up, man. And plus, it doesn't completely hurt my team. Of course, I know that Pacheco and Tony Lawrence and ETN, I know two of these guys won't be on the team next week, but at least I know we killed someone. This guy cannot advance. There's no way he can advance without a quarterback. How? There's no way. No way. If you do, your team's dead. He's just messing around. Yeah, man. I am not talking any DFS, no DraftKings. So, yeah, if you got any thoughts, you're more welcome to share 'em. But yeah, we're just doing drafts, nothing but underdog best ball drafts. And yeah, see what he oh he's still going for it. Maybe Trevor Lawrence is just my dead piece. I did get ETN too. I don't know. Maybe Dallas wins. Kenny Gainwell makes sense here. Man, do need a receiver. Let's get Quez Watkins. Let's get all the Eagles receivers. Let's see if he takes Kenny Gainwell, which I'm okay if he takes him. Yeah, man, share all your thoughts if you like. You think Kansas City wins 29-9? That's a lot of field goals. A lot of field goals, man. A lot of field goals. Man, you got that down to a freaking keynote there. All right, we take Kenny G here. Any other value? Bellinger, Noah Brown, Watson, Sky Moore, T.Y. Hilton. Could do a crazy one off with Hilton. Let's get Kenny G. This isn't a strong team, but I just wanted to kill this guy. He wants to not draft a quarterback, so yeah. Yeah, we can still find an advance. You never know, man. Well, I'm sorry, man. Hard to see the board on the phone. Yeah. Then put me on the TV. Put me on your computer. But yeah, we're just doing drafts. I'm here just hanging out, talking little draft strategy, just chilling, doing drafts. Anybody wants to do drafts with me? He drafted Jimmy G. Man, I'd love to see someone win this where Brock Purdy gets hurt, Jimmy G comes out of the freaking back. He just comes back and wins. Nah, man. Where do we want to go for our last pick? Has to be a receiver. I need help now. Hilton Bellinger, maybe. Agnew. Richie James. Hmm. You thinking Dallas is going to win too? Maybe, man. What's up, guys? EJ breathing fantasy football, literally. Man, we're just chilling, doing some drafts. Easley to Beasley? I think we do that. All right, we're done, man. Yo, what's up, Cha Cha?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing over there?
Good, good. Just some late night chilling before the games tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just doing some drafts. You and I can squeeze in another draft if you like.
Yeah. Sorry to catch you so late, but I just want to hop in and say what's up, see what you're doing.
Yeah, just I enjoy doing the drafts, connecting with anybody that wants to talk. Uh, tomorrow, I see we got King back in here. He must be doing better. We got we had Daryl in here earlier. Yeah, we're just in here doing some drafts. Do you think it's smart that I snipe Trevor Lawrence and force this guy to draft guys like Jimmy Garoppolo and Case Keenum?
Jeez.
Like what's like
Yeah. I mean, it is yeah. I mean, that's his only two quarterbacks.
yes.
Oh yeah, he's done.
But I know it's not smart to put two quarterbacks on this kind of tournament where there's only 8 teams and
Yo, I'm surprised they didn't make it a one quarterback limit.
yeah. No, you're right, man. They should have.
At least in the second round format, yeah.
But I'm looking at this and it's like, of course, Trevor Lawrence makes no sense on my team. But if I don't draft him, I'm letting him get positive points at the quarterback position
Mm-hmm.
so late in the draft, which really would help him advance with all these big pieces that he has. He has this monster San Francisco stack. So I'm pretty much doing everybody else in this draft room, this draft pod, a favor by sniping this guy.
Yeah, no. I
I
see
don't know
your
why this
point.
guy drafted Brock Purdy so early with Joe Burrow. I think he sniped him.
I see your point in putting that good team in a tough spot. And I also don't see Underdog's point in probably not maxing out the quarterback position at one here, at week two, or round two, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I
So,
like it.
so what we got? Giants at Philly tomorrow, correct?
Yes, that game's tomorrow night.
And then, oh, that game is tomorrow night. And then what? The first one is Jags at Kansas City.
Yeah, Jags at Kansas City 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
Giants Eagles 8:15 Eastern time.
Do you find it weird that they want to do both one seeds on the same day? I figured they might split them up.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Just because, like, hey, these are our best two teams. Let's split up the days and spread out the ownership or the viewership. Or I guess they're thinking, oh man, you know what they're doing? They're thinking that Buffalo Cincy game, probably especially because it got canceled and everything, is bigger than both of those games. Smart move. Smart move.
Yeah, but they could have put Buffalo and Cincy with the Giants and the Eagles. They could have put the Buffalo Cincy game
Yeah,
first.
you're right.
Yeah.
So you got any? I know you're talking a little bit about actually both what Jaguars and Eagles or Jaguars and Giants a little bit. Any more vibes about,
It's lineup builds or
or
drafts
you just this, or just
in general.
how the weekend ends in general? In
Man,
general, yeah.
we could do
Not to
one.
put you on the spot. Not to put you on the spot. Sorry, fan.
Nah, you're good, man. I'm thinking we could, if I want to talk about it, it'd be best to build a lineup, which I don't mind doing. I just don't care for it anymore for content.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't mind talking about it.
I guess it goes for drafts too. But yeah,
Nah, it makes sense to look at the slate and kind of see it. Man, I want to believe that it's obvious that the Chiefs are going to win tomorrow, but what if Trevor Lawrence doesn't throw any interceptions? What if he goes down here and these guys? I don't know, man. I feel like any one of these teams, there is no lopsided uh, slate tomorrow. I don't think there is.
mm-hmm.
I don't think the
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs are locked to win. I don't even think the Cowboys are locked to lose. I don't see. I don't know, man. It's really, to me, there's more coin flips than there are locks for the weekend.
I will say this: a lot of people are putting San Fran's quarterback like in like this weird like, oh, can he do it thing. I'm like, number one, can Dak do it? Number two, I mean, I just don't even think it's up to this quarterback. I mean, the system he's in and just the defense and the O line is. Because I think I think he's already better than Jimmy G. I mean, I can't say it's hard to believe I'm saying that about Mr. Irrelevant, but if I'm not mistaken, like Jimmy G only had like two or three like three touchdown games with that same team, minus maybe like the first year he didn't have a uke. But
Yeah.
pretty much that same team and just like in like a 3 4 year span. I'm like that's crazy.
No, I'm with you, man. I think
So just seeing San Fran beat Dallas before, seeing San Fran make the Super Bowl run already with Jimmy G. I mean, I hate to say it, I think they have an upgraded quarterback, and that's a little scary to say almost.
he just hasn't been put in a spot where he let his team down or he made a big mistake and he cost the team
Mm-hmm.
momentum. Like we have not seen that yet from Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
We have not seen him where this drive really counts or they lose, they're out of the playoffs or They during the
Yeah.
season, this is a
Mhm.
big game against their division, things like that. We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen him under that pressure, and he's gonna face it in his career. We just haven't seen it yet. So
Yep.
if he faces it against uh, Micah Parsons rushing him, I guess some unique blitzes that the Dallas is going to throw at him.
I mean, yeah. Like I
Yeah,
said, that O lineman's scary. Yeah. I really tried to sit down and watch the games last week and just sort of set my phone down and not worry about fantasy. And the only thing that kept a lot of people are like, "Oh, Brock Purdy." I'm like, man, you see this O line? Like, you see the time to throw, the gaps. Like, there's a reason why Christian McCaffrey reached his highest speed he has in the past 2 years. Actually, I think
yeah,
three. I think three. I think it was 2019. I mean, that like they gave him the biggest gap he has seen in 3 years already. Just like barely, he hasn't even been there that long.
man. I want to believe that the biggest upset of the week, the more favorite of the upsets to happen, to me is the Giants beating the Eagles out of the Cowboys beating the Niners and the Jaguars beating the Chiefs and the Bengals. People may not even see the Bengals as a underdog, but I think the Giants beating the Eagles is definitely they're going to have the lead in this game at some point. It may be right off the rip,
Hmm.
but I think the Giants have the lead at some point.
Man, I keep thinking about it, and I don't know if the Giants are gonna be able to pass. Like, I think they're gonna be so successful, like running the ball. Daniel Jones, Barkley, like I probably be. I could see the end of the hot streak of Isaiah Hodgins for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
I like man, like if Daniel Jones don't have a good passing day, I don't know if they could. It would be all on the Giants' defense at that point. They couldn't allow Philly 30-point day. Because I don't think they could pass enough to keep up with a Philly 30-point day. Even maybe like a 24-point day. They might need to keep it lower than that. Running wise, I'm expecting some good work there. But
I think the Giants are going to have Hurts' number, man.
Giants can win. I definitely feel it would have to be through it. Like I said, it'd be Giants defense still little pretty bad passing day on their end, but killed on the Russian defense stepped up. I mean, you're right. You got to think what Jalen Hurts has only played one game in the past 4 weeks.
And the last game he played was against the Giants, and he played against their second stringers. I know that's not the same, but man, they're gonna. The Giants have a script that they're ready to unload on them. That
I mean, is it bad he hasn't played football? Like I said, like one game in 4 weeks, or is it good
I
that
think he's cold. Yeah,
he's
I think he's.
rested?
I don't think he's hot, but all his guys are healthy. Though his O lines, they don't have any injuries, right?
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, man. About I read you there, King. Man, I don't know, man. I'm just looking at the slate. I don't care that much about building a lineup. I could, but I don't care. Uh, it's crazy to see Brock Purdy still 5,400 after he pretty much broke the slate. Besides Dak Prescott outscoring him by a little bit last week, but for Brock Purdy not to get a salary bump, man, he should be at least 58, 59 maybe even 6K. To still be 5,400, it says a lot that they don't believe. They want you to click him. He's got to be chalk. He's got all his healthy. He's shown you that he can make anybody on the Niners ceiling a
Yep.
dream come true. He's brought Kittle to the ceiling, Debo, CMC, even Ayuk's had some games that could have went big. Ayuk had
Yeah.
that big game in week 17, 29 points. He even had a ceiling game with Brock Purdy. So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe one of these guys.
I noticed that last week too. Like anytime, like it just seemed like a play like where Kittle and Debo would be covered, and the check down McCaffrey's covered. I'm like, there it is. There was like a 20-yard Ayuk pass.
Yeah. Ayuk only caught 3 passes, but he caught like 2 or 3 of them in like the first or second quarter. It was like really early.
And like decently deep ones too.
Yeah, deep ones.
They like 2 that was almost 20 at least.
Yeah.
But man, I hate to say it. I'm just gonna sounds pretty chalky. Not to upset anyone, but I think it's just going to be the number 1 seeds walkout tomorrow. I know it's going to be it might be a boring Saturday football.
Yeah,
I
you
feel like,
just think Kansas City runs all over them.
yeah, and
I mean, not runs, but Mahomes does his magic.
oh
Maybe
yeah.
some defensive.
Yeah, I was thinking if Trevor Lawrence beats him, does he upgrade and go to IHOP? Is that the move to make?
Oh, from where was it at? At a
Waffle
Waffle
House?
House.
Yeah. Or are we going to Denny's? I mean, that would be almost like Joey Burr level. He would probably get a new pitcher on Underdog. You know how like Joe Burrow has his own little pitcher?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they would change Trevor Lawrence's if he beat the Chiefs and went to Denny's after.
It would be that too, man. I'm looking at this meme that's going around of Trevor Lawrence. I don't know if you saw it. They found a statue of him that was discovered
Stop,
thousands of years ago.
stop. I could already tell you're setting this up.
No, you didn't see it, man.
Nah, no, I haven't seen it yet.
I'll find it for you. Nah, but yeah, share anything else you have on. Man, I think yeah, I'm with you. It could just be a landslide, but man, I want to believe that the way they won that game, that coach is very experienced. He's right up there with Andy Reid. It seems like the Jags aren't supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be in the playoffs. They're, so, and they have all their guys healthy, and they have a good pass rush. They have Josh Allen. He's healthy. Don't they have a couple? They got that rookie, right? That rookie's been a beast. The defense Walker, is that his name? He's been good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, hey, maybe it's just the Daniel Jones hater in me that doesn't want the Giants to win too, though.
Yeah.
Or it runs even deeper than that, and it's the true Giants hater and the Patriots fan in me that just wants that train to fall off the edge of the cliff.
I hear you, man. But the Giants have it's a whole different group of guys. I still think that there's like some magic with that wild card in the Giants that is just unique
Yeah,
about the
man.
team.
I'm still like, it's not even the two Super Bowls. I think it's him ending the perfect season that really just still hurts.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Man, I can't find it.
Oh, trust me, if the Lions were here, I wouldn't blame you, EJ. I wouldn't blame you.
If what?
If the Lions made the playoffs in the second round or something,
Oh
I
yeah, I
was
guess it could be a
yeah
team like the Jaguars.
yeah. If you're like, oh, just down with the Lions, man, I'm mad at them.
Yeah. Oh good, I can't find it. We got 6 viewers in here. They're just watching us just be low key and chill, which is good. So you're trying to preach. Uh yeah. Even looking at the slate, man, the prices have gotten a little cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
These over 8K. CMC's 8K, Homes 8K. They want you to be able to fit a lot of combinations.
Oh man, it's a stacked quarterback slate too. It's got everybody, all the people you would want on a regular one.
Oh yeah.
Um, I would say no matter what, man, yeah, you're probably not going to do that many entries anyway. Probably me neither, but my gut says sprinkle of Brock Purdy. I mean, you could just overweight the field if you wanted to.
Yeah, I
After
like
seeing that,
Brock Purdy, man.
after seeing that ceiling last week, I mean, I don't see why not. But the top guys, you know, good luck finding. Yeah, good luck picking between Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, and Hurts. I mean, yeah, we shouldn't even talk about that, shall we? I mean, those are MVP quarterbacks. What are we gonna find something bad to say about them?
I don't even know who's leading the MVP race. Is it still Mahomes?
Yeah, I think Mahomes has got it locked up.
Yes. Well,
According to
next
Vegas,
year it's going to be Aaron Rodgers again, according to him.
I personally think Mahomes had a sort of a soft season, or I guess schedule, but that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Man, I give up. How much is Gainwell? Uh, let's see here. Definitely in the 4K, 4,100. But man, I don't know who they like more, Gainwell or Boston Scott.
Yeah, and I don't know who's gonna get a rushing TDs, Sanders or Hurts. I mean, they're first in line. Gainwell's third, man.
Yeah, if I play Brock Purdy, I don't need to play a 4K running back unless I really think maybe James could. But
The only reason you would even play maybe even like a highly expensive 4K running back or low 5K running back would be because you have a wide receiver onslaught from the gods themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, let's
Which
see.
wouldn't it would make a lot of sense still. I mean, it's the right games to probably have a 330 plus point receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, you could pretty much you could put Chase, Diggs, AJ Brown in here, or if you didn't want. So if we did the top three with Brock Purdy, you don't. Debo is
I just
actually
feel like
5,900.
it's a weird second wave of receivers. Like if you look at like Jacksonville, Kansas City, it's like what Kadarius Toney, MVS. Then you have I'm gonna call Christian Kirk first tier, but then you only have Zay Jones on the other side. I don't think Giants. I don't think any Giants wide receivers are good to good. What stinks? You can't even call Devontae Tier or Devontae Smith a tier 2 receiver because he's priced as a tier 1. So it's like no good tier 2 in that one. Cincinnati has two tier 1s. Good luck on the Tyler Boyd day. Dallas, yeah, Michael Gallup, Noah Brown. Looks like T.Y. Hilton's going to score in any minute, if you ask me.
Well, Debo's priced like a WR2,
No, you're right. Yeah, for his usage, yeah. What's up? Yeah, I haven't looked at the pricing yet, but that's a little crazy.
5,900. He's real cheap.
That's
And
way too close to
Higgins
Ayuk.
yeah.
Yeah, the way he was getting used. Oh yeah.
Let's put Higgins, Samuel, maybe Diggs in here.
No, I do like Diggs this week, especially after you get like so close to getting that touchdown last week. He's due, man.
You could probably fit CMC and Barkley in here. And it's not pretty. Maybe we take CMC out. We had to go cheap tight end. Almost impossible. Giants D. Yeah, you can make it work. It's not pretty. You could fit like Tony in here, I think. He's real cheap. 4,100.
Yep.
Yeah, this you really can't do anything here.
Yeah, we're probably have to go a little bit cheaper in Barkley then.
Yeah. You go Miles Sanders. Get like Evan Ingram.
Or even
Like Greg
Pollard.
D. Pollard 61. That makes sense. With this stack with Brock Purdy, CMC, Debo, Ingram, Tony, Giants D. Not bad. I really like Evan Ingram. He's now like something has changed. He's like here to stay, man. I
Yeah,
don't see
and
how he.
I was hearing like real early in the season, just sort of not like the chemistry on the field of him and Lawrence, but just like the chemistry off the field. I don't know what they have in common, but apparently it's a decent amount to where they hang out a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a good team or lineup here. Let's lock it in.
Yeah, I like that. I'm actually going to take a pic of that. Might just submit it myself.
I'm going back to doing drafts, man.
Yes, sir. Any keys you're seeing in this draft board?
Any what?
Any secrets? I'm like I said, I really haven't even done a round two if you really thought of the strategy.
Well, you just want to pick your quarterback that goes to the Super Bowl, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we're picking in the 106 spot. So our only choice is probably Brock Purdy.
I like that.
But we could do like Brock Purdy and Diggs, Brock Purdy and Kelsey. We don't have to go Brock Purdy and Debo or Purdy and Kittle. We could go get who we think's going to be on the other end in the Super Bowl. Get the best weapon there.
Yeah, especially if C-Mac's gone. I mean, is C-Mac and Purdy a good option at 6 and 7? Do you see people doing that?
Yeah, C-Mac will be gone. Nah, I don't want to get McKinnon at the 106. I mean, I could. It could be different. I mean, that's still not a bad choice. But it's hard to pass up on Kelsey and say McKinnon. I mean, you can. Yeah, these guys just go off rip here, man. You may not even get Brock Purdy. Some of these guys draft him in the first round.
Yeah, we'll find out right here. I mean, it's locked in Burrow or Purdy, right?
Yeah, you can go either route.
I mean, at this point, we're guaranteed one of them.
Yeah. So he took Kelsey. We could take Burrow, Chase, Purdy, Birdie Chase. I mean, I don't know. Birdie Diggs.
Hey, we can do. We can do either. Go if you're good on this first one, on the quarterback. Because one goes over gauntlet, one's just in its own area.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's take Purdy. You want to take who do you want to take as a receiver? You
Man,
want to get Debo Kittle or
passing up Debo's gonna kill me, but I don't blame you for wanting to take Buffalo for the big run back on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't blame you at all, especially because that's the piece we don't have on ours.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That and Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce and Jamar. That's a real heavy AFC move there. I feel like I would have went AJ Brown if I was him. Instead of the Jamar route, try to get maybe my back-to-back picks both in the Super Bowl. Hey, let's put a little magic on this draft. Let's have it go the same way the gauntlet went for us. Just a killer team going around 4.
I'm curious to see who this red badge bro, see what he does. He's an experienced drafter. He can't. get a
Okay.
quarterback
So
now, so he's going probably Daniel Jones.
we must have pissed off the dude who picked 2 with that Diggs. Because he's like, well, I'm just going to take 2
I
Cameron
think he was
guys.
going Brock Purdy, to be honest with you. If he passed on Joe Burrow, he probably wanted Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
All right, so what are you feeling here, brother?
We could get so you can't get Debo or George Kittle; they're both gone. You can get Ayuk if you want one piece.
Yeah, let's get AU for 1 piece.
All right, he
And
drafted Lamb. We get Ayuk and Barkley maybe for if you think you'll advance. Get Miles Sanders for you get Juju or Kadarius Toney.
I think it's between almost James Cook and Kadarius Toney. I don't know why they keep popping up to me. I know. I mean, it sort of goes in my method. Excuse my French, but fuck ADP.
Yeah, I think James Cook could fall back. Let's get Tony here.
I like that. I like that. Especially with Devin Singletary on the board, and a lot of people are just still like, "Hey, I'm Devin Singletary, RB1."
Yeah, I know ETN's there, man. But the thing is we don't want to also just win now. We want to win and have these pieces advance because we're going to need. Ooh, so he took Josh Allen. I mean, he took James Cook.
Okay, so he's a James Cook fan.
And ETN could fall back. I've seen him go in the 5th, 6th round.
I'm just saying, if he gets Dawson Knox, he has a decent team. Okay, if he wins this, then we win the gauntlet. That's all I'm gonna say to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you want to get Travis Etienne here to get for sure points?
Let me see the board.
You got Mixon, Barkley. Barkley's still here. Elijah Mitchell, we can get a piece. I think he takes Barkley here. We took Dak Prescott. We could take Barkley, man.
Gosh, Elijah Mitchell is sneaky too. We almost had 2 running backs here. And the Mitchell. I mean, imagine if C-Mac got injured this week, man. Like I ain't gonna put that on nobody, but
Yeah, let's do that. Let's take Barkley and Mitchell. Maybe they both win somehow, some way.
mm-hmm.
I mean, if we have 3 solid receivers to play this week, kind of Diggs,
Plus,
Ayuk, Tony.
plus, it still gives us like a strong RB to use week 2, and then even if he gets eliminated, I don't know. Like Mitchell, around week 3 and 4 ain't bad, especially when teams get eliminated and after the player pool is gone.
Yeah, I'm surprised Barkley fell here. It's the latest I've seen him go in this. So yeah, it was good that we faded maybe James Cook. At least we get a stronger piece at running back. Yeah, this guy's building a cowboy stack. I see what he's doing here.
I'm not minding the dude in 4th right now. He has a strong AFC build, and I like. He almost has a Super Bowl running back almost guaranteed in a certain sense. I mean, he has the 1 and 2 seed. So I'm curious how he continues his NFC build, especially with us taking pretty much the rest of the San Fran pieces. And honestly, I'm outside of Miles Sanders, man. It's only Devontae and AJ, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to go Quez, man, but that's going to be tough. They just run so much. The pass volumes are limited, and when it is there, they're just chucking it to the top two. Dang, Isaiah off the board. That hurt.
Oh yeah. So we're coming up here. We can go Jaguars if you want some win now. Ingram's still there. We can get a Dallas piece if you feel like we need Gallup, even though he'll be killed off. Oh, the guy drafted him.
Mm-hmm. Let's get man. I'm a weird drafter. See, like my mind goes to Shakir. I'm seeing talent. I'm just thinking one injury. I'm thinking we have Diggs.
We can do that. So no Jaguars. You want to get Jawan Jennings, Quez Watkins, Beasley.
UCH.
You can't use him this week.
Nah,
He's not playing.
you got it. 8 seconds. You're right. You're right. I'm down with Cole, Jennings. They
I'll pick
both.
up Beasley.
They both. I like it. They both go for a team. If this makes it, I mean, we won't have a Buffalo running back, but
You can get Hines. I mean, if one of those guys goes down, he
yeah.
fits right into that role.
Now you actually got a point.
Yeah, we could take Hines. Hines always goes in the last round. We can get him with our last pick.
Very good point, my brother. So you're taking one more wide receiver here then, and then Hines the last
Oh
one.
yeah, we'll get Hines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could have got Jennings, but it's not about. I think we're trying to tell a story that we don't want to use. We're just trying to use Brock Purdy mostly, and maybe Ayuk. I don't think Jennings has a huge ceiling unless he needs like multiple guys to go down. I think Jennings can get a touchdown in like
Oh yeah, yeah. I think
two
I didn't
games.
think I don't think Jennings even stand a chance at over like 60 yards. It would just be a sneaky touchdown in one of the 3 weeks. And
Oh,
it literally probably just be just one. And honestly, the one time you probably actually won it the most is in the Super Bowl.
maybe we
That
can use Evan Ingram. He's still here.
any more Giants pieces?
Looks like Slayton and Richie James and Bellinger's still there.
Hmm. I'm
No,
not.
Richie James is gone.
I was just gonna say I'm not a big Richie James fan. More of a
We
Darius
took
Slayton
Ingram.
guy.
We can get Slayton. I think he's there. What do you think, Slayton and Hines?
Yeah, I think Slayton has some really big play potential upside, so I like him. He could pay off in one play.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, Jennings equals Tony. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got Mahomes throwing to Tony. It's the matchup as well. Tony's in a much better matchup than the Giants receivers. Yeah, let's take Hines here. It's a weird team, but we got some correlation.
No, I actually like the wide receivers. I mean, I think our weak spot would just be possibly the next rounds 3 and 4, and running back. We would still be
Yeah.
good at quarterback and wide receiver.
Well, this
Not,
team is telling a story that the Giants upset the Eagles. We don't have
uh,
any Eagles on here.
now, if that's true, then our only problem is a weird quarterback pool. I can give the Giants number one. I can't give them a Super Bowl trip. That would give us a weird quarterback pool in round 4. It'd be Mitchell and Hines.
Yeah, I like Juice Check. I drafted him at the end in a couple drafts. You guys are Team Juju. I mean, I don't know what I am. I'll draft anybody, man. Yeah, that was a good thought. Let's do another one. I'll do maybe one or two more, and then I'm gonna call tonight.
Ooh, already filled.
Yeah, these things are going fast, man. There's no badge bros in here, so
Yeah, let's take advantage of these chumps.
nah, I get it, man. Well, then you gotta ask yourself this: if you're not taking Purdy 6 overall, you're believing you already made your point. You believe that Dallas is
Yeah.
going to win the game. I
With
know what
that
you're saying.
with that attitude, you might have been out in round 1 last week.
Yeah. Nah, he's on Cowboys winning the game, so that's why he's not believing in that narrative.
I mean, with the extra blockers, K. Dot, and I'm sure Micah Parsons going to get into the Bucks, man. But good luck at the San Fran O line.
You want to do a Mahomes stack or Jalen Hurts? We can do Mahomes and see if Kelsey falls. He usually don't.
Yeah, let's risk it for the biscuit. I was low key wanting to do an Allen team. I didn't want to whisper it and have that one dude stream snipe us.
Man, we are nobody, man.
Especially like his name is what is yeah. There's Chief in his name. I'm like, oh, he's definitely going to Chiefs.
Oh yeah, maybe he's Indian.
Hey, Travis Kelce top of the board. We're up in. Never mind. Travis Kelce off the board.
Yeah, these guys never fall, man. And it's just like the other draft. Someone snipes.
Okay, I got a question for you. Since I feel like we got a little equity in a Niners Bill Super Bowl. Do we reverse it here? Invest in the Niners Chiefs Super Bowl. He took
Yeah.
Devo. We could get Kittle, but we're already out of Ayuk. Maybe it would just be Kittle and Ayuk. I was hoping he wouldn't take Devo, but I guess, especially not get Purdy.
You want to pass on McKinnon? Dix is still there.
Diggs is still there.
We'll be letting the guy Chief get Diggs with Allen.
Not a chance.
Yeah, we can't allow that to happen.
We can't allow that. Yeah, I'm not. He wouldn't split the money with us, man.
He went Gabe Davis, CeeDee Lamb.
Man,
Kittle.
Man, he was confident about that.
We don't have to get McKinnon. We can get Kittle, Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I think it's definitely between Kittle and McKinnon. I'm fine with both.
Yeah, let's get Kittle.
It would definitely ruin the vibes on the 4 and 6 drafters. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what he does with C Mac and Debo, no quarterback yet. Does he take a top player available? Because it wouldn't go with any build he could do. Yeah, he takes McKinnon. Are you going to start a Chief stack, my guy? Because I promise you, like, you're going to get one piece. If you, like, I'll have Tony at least in one of these, probably.
Call your whole gang, CEO owners, and all, because I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, both these guys. 106 is drafted Niners, Chiefs, maybe if he gets Tony here, or if he reaches on Pacheco. No, he wouldn't do that. He's got Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I expected that one dude to go. I expected him to go to Ayuk there.
Yeah,
Nice Bengals build.
we could always get that Elijah Mitchell on this team too. If we predict that as Super Bowl, maybe we need Mitchell.
The guys in 4 and 6 been battling between San Fran and Kansas City so much that.
Ooh, he took Pacheco. That man, he's
Oh man. Okay, so we get Juju and Tony.
good. You want to pass on Barkley, Pollard?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at the running backs here. I don't want James Cook and Singletary because it doesn't fit. Ooh, he took Barkley. So, yeah, we get Juju here. We'll wait on running back. He took Pollard and James Cook. So, yeah, we'll take Tony.
Yeah, I like this little 0 RB.
We only need one RB to start. I don't know
Man,
if
I don't
anybody
know how.
else understands
I
it.
know. I know we're building like a little weird towards the Super Bowl, but man, I feel like this is a strong first 2 weeks type of team.
But, King, do you understand that this team, it's set for, if this advances, it's set for the next round. So I just want to have pieces that connect with Mahomes. This guy drafted a lot. He got 4 running backs. Man, this guy don't know what he's doing.
Oh, I'm telling you, they're having like this like little. I think he's mad at us. He's like mad at us because of maybe Kittle. He's thinking like he's thinking we're desperate at running back. He these guys are drafting so many running backs. They might let another boss wide receiver fall to us.
There's Dawson Knox. We could snipe him.
Yeah, I mean, with us having
We can get Kenny Gainwell. Or
no, we sort of do have this team going from a home Super Bowl. I mean, we could get Knox. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. It'd be a 2 week thing.
we get ETN. We get some points to help us now. I mean, ETN against Mahomes is not a bad combination. We'll just need maybe Rojo. So we're on the clock here. We get Dawson Knox, ETN. We know Dawson Knox won't make it back.
I like Dawson.
All right. He only has 2 receivers. Yeah, let's take him.
Dang, and that's gonna hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit him a little bit. Sorry, I need to think about that.
He took ETN with Trevor Lawrence. That's all right. We can get Zeke here if you for sure we need points. Zeke, Kenny Gainwell.
Well, you can take his boy Kenny.
All right.
I would take Kenny. Yeah, I'd say Kenny.
Look, these guys draft Lawrence and ETN. Man,
Yeah,
I'm
these
okay
are.
with that. If we draft 4 running backs at the end here, I'm okay. I don't mind just drafting 3 or 2. Maybe Kenny G is the guy we need. We don't know, man.
Oh
We
man,
could also
man,
take Boston Scott too.
man, look at this dude in the fifth slot. He's got a nice bingo stack, and yeah. Look, he just complement of a nice NFC team. You think he goes Michael Gallup next?
Yeah, probably.
And it's all because that dude in the 4th and 6th had just been fighting over Kansas City and San Fran.
Yeah, all the quarterbacks are gone. Yeah, maybe P Ryan gets some more work. He didn't get no work last week. And P Ryan could fit this team. Maybe, even though we have
Yep.
Diggs.
I do like P Ryan for a 1 week rental here for sure. I say that because I guess I want to see Diggs and Knox advancing into a AFC Championship game with Kansas City
Oh yeah.
and just having a huge stack that game.
Dang, he took Clyde thinking that we were taking him. No way.
He did.
You want to take P Ryan here?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about taking Rojo with our last pick?
Who?
Ronald Jones? It gives us a piece. I mean, he could get a rushing touchdown in the Super Bowl or something.
Or even use check.
Yeah, juice check too. All right, back on the clock here. What do you think, Boston Scott? Hines, juice check.
Let's get him. Use check.
Which one is that?
Let's hit use. Since we got Gainwell.
We took juice check.
I feel like this team just needs like almost a running back to squeeze in just in the round 4 between use check and Gainwell maybe.
Oh yeah, I don't mind this. But
You know,
these guys think that we don't have a strong running back, but they don't get that. If
Us,
any of these,
we're closing the point gap pretty much at wide receiver. You know?
yeah. What do you think for the last pick?
Mm. Juan Jennings off the board. I don't think there's anyone from Kansas City we can go.
We can do Watson or Sky Moore.
I hate to say it as a former, current Sky Moore fan. It looks like Justin Watson is almost a play over him. There's no more San Fran pieces. The only Philly piece left would be Quez is gone too. Sky's going, yeah, Justin, it'd be different, but hey, we're different. Oh, Justin Watson.
Pick Watson.
I mean, I could see him scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Everyone around for like, who has him? Yeah, imagine a San Fran Chiefs Super Bowl, Kyle Juszczyk and Justin Watson score that game. And everyone's just saying it's like a weird DFS game. We're over here not for us.
Yeah, Hardman could play, but man, I don't think it. Man, if they make it to the Super Bowl, maybe they just roll with what they got.
Mm-hmm.
Hardman may just be a guy that just stays on the bench. But yeah, this isn't a bad team. Mahomes, Juju, Tony, Watson, and we need either San Fran or Eagles in the Super Bowl. Then we have a full roster. P. Ryan could help us out this week or next, maybe.
Yep, yeah. P. Ryan is almost a golden ticket if he gets like a sneaky touchdown this week. He makes this whole team just viable to crush this first round.
Right. Yeah, it makes
I'm with
sense.
you.
There's definitely some guys. There's some guys made this tough. They were definitely sniping. Taking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, like I feel like the one dude got very upset about the Diggs thing.
Yeah.
And then the guys in 4 and 6, not only were they like in a pissing battle with each other over San Fran and Chiefs pieces, but that's also what we like were looking for, sort of too. And it opened that dude in the 5th slot to do whatever he wanted once they got in the pissing battle.
Mm-hmm. Well, man, he didn't need Dak and Joe Burrow though.
You know, you're actually 100% right. What could he have done? See, I'm probably going. No, he couldn't have. I was gonna say I would have went Tony, or I even went MVS or something. Get another AFC piece in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
But he nailed it. I love it. He actually got Schultz, Gallup, Ty. I respect it.
Yeah. I labeled this one a Brock Purdy one. All right, man. Let's see. You want to do one more, and I'm gonna call it a night.
Sure, brother.
Yeah, I agree with you on P. Ryan, but I'm rooting for Purdy, man.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel like he just needs one TD. Like just get like a weird 15-point game. He doesn't need a crazy zone. It could be the golden ticket in that first round for us.
No. Ooh, we're in the middle of some bad bros.
Ooh.
But these bad bros, man, they stay in their lane. They don't snipe really. They don't believe in that.
So you thinking Jalen here?
I mean, I wish I could build another San Fran stack, but
I mean, would it be crazy Purdy falling to us? We got C-Mac.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, we would probably we put pressure on the dudes in the 4 and 5 slot to get Jalen and Joe. So it almost locks them up for like Jamar, T. Higgins, AJ Brown on the comeback. It's not impossible. I want to say that.
Yeah, let's see if we. I would say I'd want to test and see if these guys would get Brock Purdy and, and do that.
And
Not
realistically, if we do this theory, we're only testing one badge, bro, on the comeback.
maybe. Yeah.
And that would be the badge, bro, that we're giving Jalen Hurts to, and we're hoping AJ Brown falls to him.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
All right.
Fingers crossed, brother.
Take McKinnon. I don't know, man. I mean, you could take McKinnon, but you could also get McKinnon in the second round. Nobody takes McKinnon in the first.
We're up in like 6,
Mm-hmm.
5 picks between us. Okay, just like I said, so you guys got Hurts and Burrow. So if like, I don't know if I feel like the Burrow guy's just going to get Jamar. We'll see if this guy in the 6 wants to be that dude.
I don't think he's going Brock Purdy.
If he takes Diggs, we need this dude to take Diggs and Kelsey here.
Someone may take Brock Purdy too.
Oh, he took AJ. Okay, so why would? Okay, so these guys ain't gonna take Purdy, right? Yeah.
He could take Purdy. But if you don't
EJ,
take Purdy, do you want to take?
EJ. I said we take Debo. Did we take Debo?
I mean, one of these bad bros, they have AFC picking in the 102, 101. They may take Brock Purdy to secure NFC.
I don't know, dude. I feel like 2 quarterbacks in your first 3 picks, with one of them being, with both of them, Mahomes and Allen. Because I know they want McKinnon and Gabe Davis already.
Let's see. I took Debo. I guess we could see.
I know they're seeing their board and they're thinking about it. Like, do we let this dude have it? Okay, so Gabe Davis is still on the board for the Josh Allen guy. Oh my goodness. He's thinking about it right now. He's like, oh my gosh, do I take Gabe Davis or let this dude get Brock Purdy? That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, we got to take Brock Purdy here. He'll never fall back.
Oh, never, dude. I can't believe we actually got this. ADP like 9.9 to 10.
Yeah. I mean,
Good, no, good little strategy there, bro. Good little strategy there. I like that. Very
it
similar
makes
vibes
sense.
to how that gauntlet went for us. Just
You just got to know how these bad bros work, man. They stay in their lane. They don't want to do that.
gosh, that'd be crazy if Kittle fell to us, but I don't think so. No, he already took him right after us. Makes 100% sense.
Yeah, Daryl's on point here. King is right. He's not believing in the Brock Purdy, so I respect his opposition.
So we got the NFC. I think we gotta take AFC now, don't we? While we get some like early pieces that are actually worth it.
We could get Tony. We could get Ayuk if you want to continue it.
I'm seeing. Oh man, but the Mahomes guy's there. We definitely got Mahomes and Allen guys here, so we definitely got to get our choice of Kansas City or Buffalo.
It's either Juju, Tony, or Knox, or Ayuk if you want it.
Let's go Tony. We've been having a weird vibe about him. Let's just keep it going, I guess.
I gotcha.
Man, I almost wanted to tell you to get Juju, but I had this weird vibe that James Cook had a chance to fall back to us too. Or even Pacheco. I was like,
He may take Dawson Knox here. We could take Pacheco.
we do have a solid running back that we could ride to the Super Bowl though. It wouldn't be priority.
You want to take Pacheco here? This could be our Super Bowl starting roster right here.
Yeah, I think it's between Pacheco and James Cook. I'm with Pacheco.
I mean, if we took Dawson Knox, I would take James Cook here. I just want to keep it correlated because if both these teams win and we advance, we got these.
Yep.
We got our top 5 pieces. I guess even P-Ryan really late, but man, it's with this lineup we expect CMC to carry us. I really don't need another running back.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mind. I guess we can get MVS on the way back, couldn't we? Maybe get him before the Mahomes guy.
Oh yeah.
Man, this guy in the 6th slot, he's got to be going. Oh, he can't go Dak. Oh, you risked it for the biscuit and it didn't work out for you, bub. Oh, he's gonna come back with Trevor Lawrence.
Or someone could snipe and kill his team.
I just feel
think
like
I'll do that in this one, but
yeah, I'm with you.
I mean I can. Don't get me started on it, but
Okay, how's the top of the board looking?
Mitchell, we can get Mitchell, Kirk, MVS.
MVS makes too much sense, almost, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're killing this guy's team with Mahomes. He went Hodgins, Gallup. We can kill a piece and get one of the Jaguars.
I'd almost want to say McKenzie. He didn't take McKenzie. Why? Just in case the Chiefs lose in round 3, you can keep C-Mac for round 4 and still walk in with McKenzie and probably someone else.
Man, Daniel Jones is still there too. I see this guy taking Daniel Jones and Trevor Lawrence. That's not a bad strategy though to get both those quarterbacks at the end.
I just don't know if we really need any more NFC pieces, man, with the way the draft started out for us. I mean, Juwan Jennings would have been an option, but this dude actually I feel like he took Juwan Jennings very, very early.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could take Quez Watkins if you want.
Now let's see what
Yeah.
I guess what we can keep doing on Buffalo, Kansas City. Anything else available?
I knew that guy would take Jones and Lawrence.
He did.
You could take Shakir here.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Shakira one of these picks, and then we could do whatever. Yes, just in case Kansas City lose, I wouldn't mind Shakira and McKenzie in the Super Bowl with that 3-stack in NFC.
Oh yeah. He took Ingram. Yeah, let's take.
Gosh, that Allen dude's just gotta be he's gotta be mad.
Yeah, we took both his possible pieces. Maybe I don't know.
I still don't understand why you took Jennings over McKenzie, but
Because he took Mitchell. He wanted it
yeah, gosh, yeah, you're right. And
secured.
he has a uke, yeah. Okay, I get you.
There's Devontae Smith and Gainwell.
No,
These guys are doing.
that's a bad spread move. He's going. He's trying to make a Super Bowl roster.
Yeah. You want?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we need a running back, do we?
No. We can get Hardman if you think he's back for Sky Moore at the end. Justin Watson.
Yeah, I would take Hardman.
Richie James.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate Hardman.
If he plays next week.
Mm-hmm. That's a strong Super Bowl move right there. We could do a 1 week rental here, and with the last pick if you wanted to. If you have any, we have a really good team.
I don't think we need anyone to help us the first week. CMC or Pacheco should. I don't see. I mean, P-Run, but damn, no, I don't know.
Especially honestly, these guys that drafts haven't went too well.
I mean, we could take Cole. No, we did Cole Pizza. We could take Hines.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
makes some sense.
he don't have a Bills running back, so we could take Hines.
I like it.
Oh yeah, because we have Kansas City running back. Yeah, let's
Mm-hmm.
take Hines.
Man, I still don't understand why that dude took Daniel Jones. I just feel like you got to at least the stag Zay what you can.
Yeah, I think this is the way you'd want to do this team. 3 Buffalo, 3 Chiefs. Each one of those pieces I just said has 1 running back from each team with 2 receivers,
Mm-hmm.
and then a running back receiver from San Francisco. So I love that kind of strategy. You can apply that to any team, really.
Yeah. That's how we got like
But
that
at the end
right
of the
every
day,
draft.
man, these are just your opinions. These are just my opinions, and you're all good to say that. But if you don't do any of these drafts, you really don't know what the sweat is like, man. You should try them. Use my promo code BFFL and try out some underdog drafts. Let me know how they work out for you.
Yeah, pretty easy to build some Dow stacks on there. Definitely get on there and do it. ADP is juicy. You see it right here.
Yeah, I agree with this. All you need is 1 quarterback. That's what we did. And we didn't get Brock Purdy in the first. We got him in a 3rd round.
Yeah, that was actually very interesting draft. similar vibes, man, to the Gauntlet. Like, wow, it's like just built well to go deep, man.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at these bad bros, let's see what all they did. The guy picking 1 with Mahomes.
I'm
You
thinking
got
that
refreshes.
I'm thinking that guy really think we wanted Ayuk, and I just didn't want him at all. So I hope that wasn't the case, but I feel like that really was.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he already felt like was like I said. I feel like he knew he couldn't pass up Gabe Davis, but he knew he was giving us the ultimate build when it came to Purdy falling to us. So
Yeah.
when it came back, I think he just thought he was sniping us.
So we have Mahomes, McKinnon, Sanders, Juju, Pollard. He's got 3 pieces from Dallas. He's got Sky Moore, Juju, and McKinnon. So he's got 4 pieces.
Raven McLeod, he's definitely on that San Fran train for sure.
Yeah. No, I agree with the San Fran defense, but I don't believe in Dak. I don't believe they beat a team that was minus 500, even though I was trying to believe in the Bucks and Tom Brady. But man, they beat a team that wasn't above 500. Yeah, it's a pretty good team, man, that we got. The guy with Allen. Yeah, these guys really know what they're doing. So the other badge, bro, with Hurts, Diggs, Kittle, Goddard. So he got Hurts with Goddard, and that's it.
Yeah, I
He
don't
kind of
understand that one.
abandoned that team. I mean, he has Dak with Schultz, Elliott. He don't really have a starting roster. That's an ugly team for a badge, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and the Kittle move, not bad. I'm a Kittle fan, but just did not make sense of the roster and how you continued it.
He doesn't have a starting roster for the Super Bowl at all. He don't have
No,
5 pieces.
you're right.
He don't. I mean, Dak, he has 3 from Dallas, but he don't even have 3 from the AFC. Yeah, that's a bad team.
Yeah, and don't you get me started about Team 6.
I mean, let's see it. Kelsey, AJ Brown, Barkley, Lamb.
So wait, so catch me. That says first 6 picks are from 6 different teams.
Yeah,
There's
it's
only
not.
8 playing. There's only 8 playing this weekend. So you're telling me no matter what, I want to say pretty much half of your first 6 picks are gone, most likely.
Oh yeah, yeah. He should have drafted Diggs with Kelsey at least,
Mm-hmm.
or drafted instead of Bart. No, he couldn't get Miles Sanders. He should have
Yeah,
drafted
so
CeeDee Lamb with Pollard.
that 6th spot is weird, and that's why I was 100% with you. Like, I even take a Purdy there in the 2nd round.
We just drafted in the 6th spot, man.
Oh yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, still same in the 1st, beginning 2nd. But I mean, really, I mean, just if you don't, I mean, you're you're building a weird team.
Well, this is the team that we did in the 6th spot. We drafted Purdy, Diggs, Ayuk, Tony. So our first 6 picks are just there are 4 teams, but
But
Kansas
then after
City.
that, I don't think we did another team either, too.
No, we went back to Giants
Mm-hmm.
and Buffalo, which is fine.
So it's like there's a 100% 4 squad team.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked how this guy did. I didn't realize this guy drafted Trevor Lawrence here. He should have just sun-runned it with Dak Prescott and left it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because it doesn't make sense to draft Trevor Lawrence. He doesn't have any other Dallas. He doesn't have any other NFC guys. So somehow Dallas loses. He has Trevor Lawrence with just Ingram. So it doesn't really help him at all.
Yeah, weird team. Especially from another patch, bro.
Yeah. Well, that was fun, man.
Yeah,
I did a bunch of drafts.
And that was a really good last draft. Just really good vibes about it.
Yeah, we did a few.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 of them in there.
Yeah, we definitely got some equity, I guess, in a San Fran run here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really think of any other drafts I did off the stream that I really liked. Man, I did this really good Buffalo last weekend when the mitten returns opened.
Mm-hmm.
But I ran into a big problem. Let's see, where is it? I drafted Josh Allen, Diggs, Gabe Davis, Singletary, James Cook, and then my dumbass drafts the Bucks. This is before so this team's dead. But man, it was just the path I was on.
Yeah, especially probably how the draft board fell and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I could have did something else. My first 5 picks were Bills, and then I saw Godwin there. I was like, "Well, man, let's just do it."
Let's just do it.
But yeah, I'm okay with it. You got to take a risk sometimes, man.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, when I did these drafts when these games, it was awesome to do these drafts. Like, look at this first one I did with the Eagles. Look at this team, man. I got Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Knox, James Cook, Tony. I got Tony in the 6th round.
Damn.
Elijah Mitchell, MVS, Quez Watkins, Boston Scott. I don't know. I just stuck with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
This is King's team right here. He said he wants Eagles, Chiefs. So yeah, I rock this one. no Kenny Gainwell. This dude drafted Kenny Walker. See, this is why I was doing these. These people weren't paying attention, man.
Yes, sir.
Wait, let me see. Is there Justin Jefferson in here? Probably. Hawkinson's drafted. Yeah. Yeah, Justin Jefferson went in the second round. So yeah, this is when I think they lost the game. I went and did some of these drafts, and I'm gonna do that again next year. There's people that aren't paying attention. It's just like it's free money, kind of.
Oh yeah,
It's free money, man.
free
So
money.
it's a good note to make.
That's what we'll be saying around for free money.
Here's
All the
another one
teams
I
look
did with
like
Hurts, Diggs, Sanders, Goddard, Knox, Tony in the 6th round again, Pacheco in the 7th round. People weren't paying attention, man.
Oh yeah.
I drafted Josh Palmer. I think they were winning 27-0. So yeah, we know how that turned out. But yeah, hey, good luck to you, Daryl. Good luck. Good luck. All right, man. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. This bad bro drafted Tom Brady and Mike Williams. Tyreek Hill, what the hell was he doing?
Tyreek.
But yeah, I don't mind this dead piece with Palmer at the end. It's okay. And look at Brock Purdy in the 4th round. Yeah, we got some good sweats, man.
Hey, maybe we'll try to get Brock Purdy to be a guest on the stream or something.
Oh yeah, man.
See if I can work my connections.
Yeah. All right, brother. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend with your boy, and just take it easy.
I appreciate you having me on. We'll,
Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. Good luck to you, Binky Kingy. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. See you, man. Later, bro.